Oh, yummy, yummy. Corned beef. Corned beef, crock pot all day long there, stewing away, and some olives, some green olives there. And some of those Walmart paper plates, love those, yeah. It's a full tiny house. They invited Carolyn, but Carolyn wouldn't come. Not that Carolyn. No, they're in Indiana. They were in Indiana looking at the RV museum there in Elkhart. And anyway, so they get to their campground, and they got a reserved spot there, and it turns out that somebody had kind of put all their junk there, picnic tables and everything else. I guess somebody assumed that spot was not going to be used, and they just put all their junk there, and they couldn't park there. I don't think that, I mean, it is a little clickbaity. They tried to steal our campsite. I mean, they didn't come up, and say, hey, get out of this site, we're taking it. No, they pull up, I'm sure that happens quite often. You pull up to a campsite there that you've reserved and somebody else is appropriating it because I guess they assume that nobody is going to use it, so we'll just move our junk over there and kind of, and then somebody, and then anyway, they had a little dispute there with the neighbors, but it all turned out apparently. And then people weren't quite aware of what the rules in the park were, that you're not allowed to park you're not allowed to park on the grass, you have to park on the pad, blah, 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 blah. Then they had a little discussion with the neighbors there for a while, and Steve settled everything. Steve and Dana. Steve settled everything. He got out his guitar and just sang a nice song, and everybody danced around. And, no, that was my fictional thing, but that's what they should have done. and then so we have Anyway, why? Yeah. They were parked in the wrong spot, and but anyway, that's another thing. Again, campgrounds are crowded right now, and I would imagine this kind of thing can happen. I was so done engaging in this nonsense of arguing over, where you should park and where anyway, it was quite a nice little dispute there, but everything turned out okay for a full tiny house. All right, we do see a lot of videos about, Nomad's doing videos about floppy food, burgers, pizza, whatever. And, anyway, look at this one. Mussels. An easy one-pan recipe for mussels that anyone can do, RV Jedi. Well, if you like that kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, okay, this is RV Jedi. Check out his channel, good stuff there. His car camping. He's had some trouble with his RV there. The roof blew off a while back when he first took it out for the season up there in Wisconsin. And so he's been reduced to camping in the car. Anyway, so... What's up with the RV, Dave? What's going to happen with it, huh? You going to get it fixed or what? It's just going to sit in the storage bay there? I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway... I don't know. I don't know if I would want yummy mussels. I'm into mussels. Hey, Matty Van Halen there. Why summer sucks, again, we're talking about the southeastern United States. He's in Tennessee. It does get hot and sticky and humid and bugs and thunderstorms and humidity and more humidity and more humidity and more humidity. And yeah, we were talking the other day about Unstoppable Morgan there. She was in South Carolina. She got too hot. She didn't like it. So where'd she go? South to Florida, where it's tropical. It's, which is fine if you have air conditioning and a pool and a beach. But if you're in your van, if you're in your Bronco, summertime can be not a pleasant experience. And Matty says that this is his third or fourth summer in a van, and he doesn't, he needs to, again, he's working there in Nashville, and, he's not traveling a lot, and, whatever. So anyway, but he does add that even though this summer is hot, it was 90 degrees there at 9 o'clock at night. He's parked in an industrial park, and he says he's conserving the generator, so he, I guess, has the whatever the he could use his vehicle AC for a little while. That probably would work. I don't know. Anyway, he's got the fantastic fan going there. But he did say, though, the one advantage of summer of 2021 over the summer of 2020 last year, which was worse, he said, because everything was shut down because of COVID. So this year things are pretty much pretty much more open again. At least here in the States. I don't know about Canada yet, but pretty much campgrounds are open, places are open again. A lot of places got rid of the mask requirements. So it's a better summer, but it's still hot and it sucks. All right, update from Dave's RV Life here up there in Pennsylvania, getting work done on the van. Lots of work done on building out the van there. Looks like he's pretty much given up on Betty the Bounder, right? Betty the Bounder is, transmission's kind of not quite right. And so anyway, he's, anyway, he's got the bike rack on the back there and says he's going to go out for some trips around. I don't think he's going to be traveling cross country in the van just yet, but getting ready for it. A lot of work, hot summer, and Bella wants to get on the road. Oh yeah, she's just dying to do that. Hey, if you're looking to live simply, how about checking out Matt's RV reviews there? This is an amazing diesel pusher that sleeps 10. It's 10. First off, Camper Van Kevin says he wants to get a diesel pusher, so maybe you should check into this one. I don't know. Anyway, the good video here. Check out it sleeps 10, man. You can take the whole rock band with you wherever you're going. Anyway, plus what we wanted to say was Thor. This is a Thor vehicle, and you want to be careful because the Thor vehicles. Thor is busy. It's overextended with its orders because the pandemic. Too many people want to go RVing, and there's too many orders, and they've got a waiting list that goes into 2022 for their vehicles. So it might be kind of a wait to get one of these, unless you find one on the lot. I don't know how much demand there would be for a big vehicle like this. If you want to, if you're running for president, you can put your presidential logo on the side there and go all around the country and camp out in that. But anyway, you want to live simply, huh? You want to, we've talked about a number of these nomads that are kind of complicating their life with their giant RVs and their cars and their motorcycles all being towed around, and it's like you're driving the whole. It's an apartment on wheels, a cluttered apartment on wheels, right? Anyway, this is nice though if you got some money and want to take a look at a fancy schmancy thing here. Yeah, wow. 7 wonders of the world there, trying to figure out what truck he should buy now that he's got some money from his GoFundMe after his other truck got stolen. You remember he did the truck got stolen there. That was a couple weeks ago there while he was parked in Denver, and he did raise over $1,100 to. But so now he's got to figure out what kind of a truck he wants to get now. This time though, make sure you handle the DMV stuff and get the truck put title for the truck put in your name, and please make sure it's locked up securely when you go to bed at night and all that other stuff, because you don't want a second truck stolen, do you? Yeah, it does look like we're back to normal post-pandemic here. Everybody's kind of crowding around there, back to normal, right? Yeah, this is Niagara Falls. Beautiful video here. Some gorgeous shots here from Tiffany. We haven't seen Tiffany much lately. Backwards world. Anyway, nice video here exploring Niagara Falls. We had camper, what's her name? RV Rebel Girl. Oh, that Carolyn. RV Rebel Girl was up in Niagara Falls just not too long ago, and it just looks gorgeous. Beautiful weather and some cool temperatures, and a really nice video from Tiffany there. Where is Tiffany? Just short of 30,000 subscribers. So yeah, she's been again, she does some cooking, bacon ranch, chicken, how she receives her mail on the road, how do you do that, and some live streaming, and beautiful Niagara Falls, so cool. All right, Downey Live is on his motorcycle, and if you enjoy that kind of thing, and what we all do, don't we? This is, anyway, I don't know what there we go. Okay. Anyway, one of the most scenic highways in Canada, Route 99, which goes from Vancouver to Whistler. there. I guess that's part of British Columbia. See, now, the one thing I have learned the last couple of years is a lot of British Columbia geography. I didn't really used to know very much about British Columbia, but it is absolutely gorgeous. This is just a beautiful video. It should be sponsored by the British Columbia Tourist Authority, and so anyway, yeah, so there's his bike, and there's him getting ready to do some more hiking. So the problem is, again, the border crossings. If you're an American, you want to go to do Canadian tourist stuff and go see beautiful British Columbia, sorry, can't do that right yet, vice versa, but we're hearing that those rules could be relaxed very soon. There's a lot of press publications and media buzz that Mr. Biden and Mr. Trudeau they'll probably be talking about that at the G7 summit. Hey, we want to get up there and do some Canada touring and stuff like that. So hopefully by the end of June, things will get relaxed and some tourist stuff will be allowed across the borders. So we shall see. Mr. Line Screw yesterday did a live chat. About the same time I do my live chats at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturdays, and he was doing one, finishing up on one at the same time I did mine, and then he immediately took it down. So there's no replay to watch. So we know a number of people were saying, hey, check out his live stream, and then I immediately went to check out it, and it was gone. So if he said anything particularly interesting, let me know. Hey, we've been getting a lot of comments over the last few months about whatever happened to Jax Austin. He's the guy that was traveling the country and, then the schoolie and all that stuff, and he hasn't been posting much lately, and people are just wondering whatever happened to him. And we have Tiny House Giant Journey, a channel here that was recommended by one of my Camo Dave Army people. Jax takes us on a tour of his schoolie home, which includes a putting green, roof deck, and stunning interior. And then if you've watched towards the end of the video, you will see Jax opens up about his recent life-altering diagnosis. He talks about his battle with cancer, young man fighting cancer. So that is taking up a lot of his time, obviously, and other things are in his life besides YouTube at the moment, but he does talk about the transformative nature of what's going on with his life and how you have to, basically take every day and cherish it, and how you realize that, even though you do acquire possessions in life, like this bus and all that other stuff, you can't take anything with you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, very touching talk here at about the 13-minute mark of this video here. How cancer can really change you and change your outlook on life and the way you think about things, and it can also change how you see nomadic life, and how you want to, you don't have as you may not have as much time as you think to do what you want to do, and so you got to kind of cherish each day. An interesting little chat here from Jax Austin. Hope he's doing well. Let's all send our good vibes to him, and hope everything turns out okay, and he gets many more days to be a nomad and travel the country and Canada and the United States and whatever. And he said he's been on the road for 4.5 years now. That's changed him a lot too. But, anyway, life is a journey, isn't it? And hopefully we learn something, and hopefully there's a reason why we're learning something, so that, who knows, why am I getting sermon notes? Camo Dave. I don't know. I'm getting all kind of like, so now what's the point? What's the big deal? I don't know. It's a mystery. Life is a mystery, but it's also a big journey, and life is the journey, right? Anyway, all our best to Jax, okay? And hope we see him, as they said, Bob said in that, in Nomadland, we'll see you down the road. Oh, yeah. All right, everybody, that ought to do it for the 13th of June, 2021, Sunday morning show. That's right, 7 days a week. Camo Dave is here for you. If you like the channel, help support us. My PayPal is below. Everything on this channel is free, and we try to keep it fun. Free and fun. That's right. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your weekend. See you later, alligator. Vlog under.